Buddhawajana, repaying one's mother and father. Bhikkhus, there are two persons that cannot easily be repaid. What two? One's mother and father. Even if one should carry about one's mother on one shoulder and one's father on the other, and, while doing so, should have a lifespan of 100 years, live for 100 years, and if one should attend to them by anointing them with balms, by massaging, bathing, and rubbing their limbs, and they even void their urine and excrement there, one still would not have done enough for one's parents, nor would one have repaid them. Even if one were to establish one's parents as the supreme lords and rules over this great earth, abounding in the 7 treasures, one still would not have done enough for one's parents, nor would one have repaid them. For what reason? Parents are of great help to their children. They bring them up, feed them, and show them the world. But Bhikkhus, if when one's parents lack faith, one encourages, settles, and establishes them in faith. If when one's parents are immoral, one encourages, settles, and establishes them in virtuous behavior. If, when one's parents are miserly, one encourages, settles, and establishes them in generosity. If, when one's parents are unwise, one encourages, settles, and establishes them in wisdom. In such a way, one has done enough for one's parents, repaid them, and done more than enough for them. The 5 precepts. 1. Abandoning the taking of life, refraining from taking life, without stick or sword, scrupulous, compassionate, trembling for the welfare of all living beings. 2. Abandoning the taking of what is not given, living purely, accepting what is given, awaiting what is given, without stealing. 3. Abandoning unchastity, abandoning sexual relations with women who are protected by their mother, father, mother and father, brother, sister, or relatives, who are protected by their Dhamma, who have a husband whose violation entails a penalty, or even with one who has been garlanded by a man as a sign of engagement. 4. Abandoning false speech, refraining from false speech, a truth speaker, one to be relied on, trustworthy, dependable, not a deceiver of the world. 5. Refraining from strong drink and sloth-producing drugs, the basis for heedlessness.